at it from his view. Turns out NPCs occasionally will look just random directions. So if you see flickers, that's the NPC just turning some random direction to look at something. If anybody wants to say anything.
Yes, this is our gas actually going through the zone.
Steve's favorite. Yeah, we haven't actually set, there's a lot of work that goes into setting the fog settings and all that. John and I were scrambling to get this set up before he took the video, but there just wasn't enough time to get it. And that's a wall. I drive like that too, so it's okay. So to give you a bit of an idea, that volcanic stuff on the ground is molten steel. It's so hard to explain this without giving you away stuff I don't want to tell you about, so I apologize for that. But there's definitely a plan for this expansion to give you a bunch of the lore up front, but we're also going to backfill a bunch of the lore where you will be able to fill out all the rest of the details by doing additional quests. So you guys who don't like lore, you don't have to do it. But for those of you who do, we will be providing a lot of that for you. This is called Beast Domain.
And a zone just for me.
And that's my video card for this video.
This one has plans, data from Polaris.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. This is a Nerathian continent that had an invading species land on it. So some of these plants, some of these trees are Nerathian trees with alien vines wrapped around it. Some of these are completely new trees. We tried to get sort of a blend of the old and new together, like what was a pine tree. Yeah, we set up a pretty interesting challenge for our artists, and we did a fantastic job. So. Doug does not like music, so we will turn it down. I don't know why.
You have music?
Sound bites on that.
There's Splendid Temple. This is, again, I don't really ignore that part. That didn't happen. Sorry, I can't make these videos myself. I can take them and I ship them off, and you know, things happen. So this is called Resplendent Temple, the god of Julie? Splendor? Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the textures in the zone, it's very white. They're still being designed, built, and done. So don't, again, John tells me to tell you it's not finished. I still think it's great. Yeah, this is what you get when you have a non-artist take video for you. I didn't show this to John before.
Yeah, the artists get us the zones early. What they do is they get all the geometry of the zone set, and then they finish off the textures and everything.
So that allows us to put NPCs in here and do all the stuff we need to do without them having to be completely done with it. Saves us a lot of time in the long run. So Sereth is actually the city built by the god Osaka that I mentioned before, for his followers to live in. So this is a city built by his god for his followers in his own image, sort of thing. It's like, if I could build anything, this would be it. Not me personally, but the god of the sea. God of tides.
Yes.
David, thank you. I wanted to point out that this is, I'm the one doing all the talking, but pretty much everybody up here, except for Jason, this is a very collaborative effort. We spent a lot of time talking together about this. Emails are flying all over the place, so I don't get any of the credit for this. This is a team effort. Unless you hate it, then it's a lot. Yeah, then it's Tom's fault. Yeah. Yeah, this is a really fantastic zone. And then upcoming here, you'll see the VoA thing with this. Unfortunately, I didn't really do it justice. That is what we're calling Mubek Oseka, which is the temple to the god Oseka, which is the next zone that the video will go to.
And right behind it is a frozen wave.
You can't see it because of all the fog. Do you want to talk about the zone at all?
This zone is built in the shape of a gigantic conch shell. So it's spiraling and slowly getting bigger as we travel down. This was done. I was thrilled that the artist who did this was actually able to do it. He's one of our favorites and has done some amazing things over the years, including, as you can see, this. This right here is the central point of the temple. And of course, that's all there is.
As a design team, we usually come up with an idea overall, and usually each of us work on a zone, either alone or with somebody else. I mean, we all review it all the time. But, so this is called Pillars of Aura, and again, my video card really well. And this is the god of magic, his realm. He has. It has. Okay, I might as well explain that now, unless somebody else wants to try.
I mean, basically, this zone is the. I'll go back to the zone because you can click on it a bit. This zone is the embodiment of magic of all types. There's nature magic, dark magic, light magic, and pure magic. And each of these sects they all follow the same god, but they all have a different take on what he wanted them to do. They all have a different take on what that particular god wanted them to do, and so they tend to go towards their influence, shunning all others. So if you're a dark magic, it's the absence of light. You don't, not necessarily evil, just darkness, and light is the opposite of that. And that's in the central area is the culmination of all of these coming together, where the god is buried. So.
They're all it?
Yeah, well, the it is they all the Alarans have both genders.
It's a very interesting design problem.
Yeah, and it makes the dialogue very interesting. So we came up with they have their own pronoun. So it'll be very interesting to read.
You might want to avert your gaze if you get motion sickness about now. Don't look yet. All right, you're okay. Sorry, I was seeing this video a lot. Yeah, this is the nature magic temple. Yeah, this has been changed even since then. So this is, again, beta or alpha. This is the Sepulchre Waters. This is all very close to the end zone. And it has scary music. No, this is done by our AV people. So I stole Planes of Fire music when I did my version of it. It was way better. So this is the sort of honorary crypts for all the gods. There's several wings here. The stuff that I'm not showing on the left is the front pieces for each of those temples. That is Splendor, I believe. Nobody's
Looks like it.
It looks like it. And then the central area, there's a triumvirate of gods that are sort of key to the story that I don't really want to get into right now. But they're buried in the central part here. That, again, if you get seasick or motion sickness, you might not want to watch this. And then there's the central area. And that's where the video ends.